When a black billionaire meets a white billionaire, do you think there's any racism? Do you think they care? There's no racism. The racism's for the poor people. You have to convince the slaves that it's not the monetary system's fault that you're broke. It's the white man's fault, or the black man's fault, or the Asian people's fault. Someone else's fault.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Back in here, one more video, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm sure you've heard that Andrew Tate has recently been banned from Instagram and Facebook. And I just thought it was a good time to bring this quote to the light. If you happen to see this video, man, share this quote far and wide. Because all this toxic masculinity and this political correctness, it's all a scam. Have you noticed that anytime that a man has an opinion and doesn't go along with the mainstream agenda, all of a sudden he's toxic? Just because he has his own opinion. Remember, Kevin Samuels was toxic because he had his own opinion. Every young man right now should be making their own YouTube channel and sharing their perspective. Because it seems that it's okay for every single woman to say what their perspective on life is, from dating and relationships and politics. But as a man, if you don't shut up and go along with the Democrat masses, then you don't matter. And I can't respect that. You know, I was raised sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You know, Frederick Douglass said it is wrong to suppress free speech for the hearer and for the sayer. So I want this quote to travel far and wide. Political correctness is communism propaganda. And I asked a question on a prior video, and maybe somebody can answer in this video. Has there been a generation since the 60s that has graduated from college that hasn't been pro-communist? You can go back and look at the Black Panthers in the 70s, and you can fast forward to the average college campus today, and they all are pro-communism. And at the same time, they pro-communism, they're anti-strong man, anti-strong family. So young men understand that this is an attack on you. Yeah, they just got Tate out the way. And yeah, Kevin Samuels is gone, but before you know it, they become a profession fit. I've been preached. Whoever is enlightening young men to become the best version of themselves, MTR, Duke O'Shea, it seems that they don't want men to have positive outlets and positive avenues to get information. You know, 80% of young boys are growing up in fatherless homes right now. And the media is trying to kill your vibration, to lower you, not let you become the full man you should be. Every man should read the book, The Way of the Superior Man by David Dita. No More Mr. Nice Guy is another book that you should read. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Get educated. Educate yourself. All wealth starts with wealth of the mind. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Because this world wants you brainwashed and a sleepwalking sheep. And anytime that a man, a strong man, comes along and gives you a little wisdom, a little confidence about yourself, they are quick to get him off the internet because he's a threat. And what that lets me know is we all have the power to be a threat. Every young man watching this video right now has that same power that Andrew Tate has, that Kevin Samuels has. Share your wisdom, because you never, ever know who needs your encouragement, your uplifting. In a time right now when the world wants you to not believe in yourself, I say every man should become the best version of themselves. Become a warrior. Walk around looking like a Greek god. Drink water, take vitamins, lift weights, read books, meditate, fast. Get in touch with the Creator. Get a spiritual connection. Disconnect from the world. You know, you cannot serve two masters. So be in the world, but not of the world. And share your truth. Because society wants to shut down men. I keep repeating that. But this internet is a digital library. So yeah, Andrew Tate can't make any new content. But we are still hear from him. Kevin Samuels is gone, but we still can consume his content. So you right now watching this video, man, you have the power to be immortal. You can drop some jewels right now, and somebody 150 years later can pick them up and it could change their life. But understand that this political correctness mass, this social justice movement, this black and brown coalition, it is all to destroy America. Not to destroy white America or black America, but America in general. It's all of us. And it's to overthrow the government and bring in a communist dictator. Pay attention to what's going on. Stop falling for the low-hanging fruit of police shooting and racism. And pay attention to the big picture. Who's really making money? Who's really trying to change the policies? Spread your truth and speak your truth, young men. Find something you believe in and stand on that square. 10 toes down. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Say no to political correctness. As my daddy used to say, eat the meat and spit out the bones. Till next time, we out. Peace.
This is the thing about history you must understand. Myron's making a very important point. Please, and when I was saying earlier about resist the slave mind, this is one of those situations where you have to keep your mind open, right?
Okay.
Resist the slave mind. Resist it. Since the dawn of human time, every single society that we can name was led by men. Agreed?
I agree.
Okay. What is the odds of that being?
Oh, except Egypt.
No, you had Cleopatra.
Yeah, Egypt.
You had
It was very heavily influenced by women.
Cleopatra was a queen, but society was run by men. The household, the man was in charge.
I agree.
So having a queen is different than, because England's, let's not go down that route. You had Boudicca, you had a bunch of things. So let's not go down that route. Right. The point is that what's the odds of that happening by statistical anomaly, right?
Maybe like
50 chance. Every civilization since the dawn of human time, it ends up being men. What's the odds of that? Basically zero. Agreed?
I agree.
Okay. So the reason that you can only name societies that were run by men is because all the societies that were run by women, which did exist, were decimated and destroyed so quickly they don't even have history to fucking write about. They didn't build shit. They didn't write shit. Because the second they said, we're a bunch of pussies and chicks are in charge, the dudes turned up and fucked them up. Now you have to understand that the world now is a lot less competitive than it used to be. It used to be survival of the fittest. And the fittest societies are patriarchal societies. That's a reality. Now, she said the next 100 years, let's see what happens. I actually agree with her. We are moving in the West to a femme-centric society. We are moving here in the West to a society where females have more power than men. She said earlier that feminism means we need the same rights. You already have more rights and more laws protecting you than men do. You're already in charge. But if you look at how society is going, if you actually look at the crime rate, you look at the falling birth rate, you look at the fact that most women are completely depressed and can't find a man they love, you look at the fact that everyone's having abortions and running around doing all this crazy shit, I think society is getting worse. And the reason I think it's getting worse is because there's not enough big, strong men around to keep things in line. I think the happiest societies in the world are patriarchal societies. So when we make this point, when you're saying we need a matriarchal society, it hasn't been tried, it's been tried. You all just fucking lost because it's not competitive. And the second the West becomes fully matriarchal, you're going to lose to Russia, to China. You're just going to be outcompeted and destroyed. That is what's going to happen.
Can I ask a question?